Zeus, but I'm sold on the Troll and the Timbers, so I'm expecting perhaps game 3, but we'll see. Virtus.pro, they look like they're a little bit better when it comes to playing the game right now, you know, just faster with the strategical aspect.
I personally wish this was a Puck instead of Zeus, because it looks like outside of HYDRA, they are really light in the control department. So unless we have a blockbuster performance from Hakoda, where every single kinetic field static storm combo lands perfectly, it's not going to be the easiest thing in the world to hold these heroes in position so that the damage can rain in.
Yeah, you have the bat and the kinetic field, right? And that's it. Everything else comes from the cores, like maybe a Troll needs a blink to get in. So that's completely true. Do you think the matchup for Zeus mid lane is gonna be nice? Because will he be able to last it into the Shaker? Like, Shaker still feels... I don't know, people are experimenting. What can we pick to actually get lasted mid versus the Shaker?
I do not think Zeus is the full answer for that one. At the same time, you know, Shaker can't harass Zeus at all. So you should be fine as Enkrad. I don't think you win the lane, but should be acceptable. I don't think that's too sad. The only thing that makes it different now, though, is that because the Timbersaw is off lane, Zeus can actually die to a Nature's Prophet rotation. So if FNG gets a point into teleportation, they can maybe even send Dark Willow middle. Enkrad could find himself in a bit of an awkward position and just getting killed off.
Yeah, with some rotations, definitely. Like you said, FNG doesn't really want to TP alone, but early on he can do it. Earlier, he can definitely come in handy on that mid lane.
Yeah.
It's one of the strengths of the hero, right? That's why he's picked. One of the reasons why he's picked is his global presence.
So let's get into it. Game 2, the horn has sounded, regular trade on bounties. Where are we having fun? Last game it was at the top side of the map where we had a lot of enjoyment. Both side lanes were relatively fun to watch. In this game, which one is going to be the Mad Lad lane?
The Mad Lad lane. I feel like it's not as crazy as in the last game. I don't see the bloodshed and bloodbath, but Disruptor Troll, they seem like they have like some nice combo. Timber though.
Oh, Timber actually gets first blooded at the same time as they get a disrupted glimpse back onto Sayu down bottom. Comes a little bit too late though, because they already lost this Troll Warlord. And well, Kiritich, that's exactly the kind of start you want. Before the Timbersaw has access to reactive armor, kill him off while he's still a little bit squishy. Very nicely done by Kiritich and the boys. For the side of one move, sadly, their kill comes a bit too late, but they're going to try for another one. They're going on to Natus. Whirling Axes, there's not enough mana for Munkushi unless he pops his stick, and he kind of doesn't want to do that just yet. At the same time, Natus also had a 5-charge magic wand, so killing him would probably be too difficult. Lots of aggression happening in the side lanes, and I imagine everyone is going to poke and prod each other as much as humanly possible.
Yeah,
up until the point where they get kills.
I said we won't. I didn't expect the bloodbath from the last game, and I didn't see it because my game crashed. So I guess I was right. Shut up, Snare. Nothing happened. No kills happened.
It's still 0-0. The score at the top is wrong.
Exactly. If you don't see it, it doesn't exist. What about the last hit so far? 11-6, 11-3. So Zeus is actually doing quite alright on that mid lane.
Yeah.
So far, one of the best that I have seen.
2 points Arc Lightning. Using that as his tool to get as much CS as possible. Top lane, FNG, making his first rotation, the strength of the Nature's Prophet, but his team isn't necessarily nearby him. Fortunately for him, Afterlife does not have a point into Timber Chain, and Pantomime definitely doesn't have Lasso, so he can just come in, say what's up, hang out a bit, and then just get the hell out.
Yeah, TP came in handy right there. And he managed to block the hard camp. Afterlife.
Going to Afterlife again. He doesn't have Timber Chain. They saw that from the earlier move. Sprout is going to be on top of him, but they do not have the damage to kill him through his magic wand. It's only a few charges, but it's enough to survive in the laning phase.
Yeah, they're actually, for two only right clickers, they're pressuring this Timbersaw quite a bit. Later on, when FNG gets Aghanims, that's obviously going to come in handy as well, but in the laning stage, she hurts. Like 66 damage from him, 81 from Sven. Even a Timber can fall. He did hit his level 3 now. He still didn't like choose which one he's gonna go for, reactive armor or Timber Chain. Should be a bit easier once he does.
Well, he has to choose Timber Chain now. Gets himself away from FNG and Kiritich, but that also means because he doesn't have the second points into reactive armor, the next part of the wave is still fairly difficult to play around with how much harass can come in from FNG and Kiritich.
Luckily for him, with that previous pull from the Batrider, the lane is pushing in, so yeah, he should be fine. He's got a lot of regen, he's got a Ring of Health already, so yeah, he's gonna get that level 4 probably without dying. No, down bottom, kind of a similar thing happening. Just a push into the Dire Tower, so a lot of free farm for Doom. Actually, he's having a much better game than the Timber for now. What's the difference, right? Yeah, what's the difference? Like, you'd much rather have a better game as Timber. Like Doom, even if he didn't have a good game right now, he'd still be kind of fine. You know, you're Doom, you're gonna AFK for a bit anyway. Buy Vanguard, Midas, AFK farm, get the utility and just cast the Doom. If you're Timber, you actually want to be tanky, you want to have a lot of levels, you want to snowball after the laning stage. If you don't, the game might feel really bad.
They're actually going to go into Munkushi, as FNG has shown up. As we discussed in the draft, though, he did have himself access to that Quelling Blade, getting away from FNG, and they're not the ones that have access to Glimpse, so Munkushi will be fine. Pantomime will actually show up to the bottom lane. You and I have spoken about this a few times, and we finally get it, the return of Tri versus Tri lanes. But it's just a ganking lane to try and bring down Noticed, and it looks like they should be able to succeed in this endeavor. Doombringer goes down to Munkushi.
Yeah, one of the nicest things about having Timber offlane is that as a support you're free to roam once he gets a couple of levels. So that's exactly what he does, and they do manage to get a kill on that Doom.
Sadly for FNG, I mean, we spoke about it, right? He's not going to really be able to find much success with these kills. I think Doom is not the hero to go to. Squadix is the only one I can envision him TPing around in this mid lane, and then maybe a kill happening.
Yeah, in the laning stage itself, right now, Doom dishes out a lot of damage, but post-laning stage, people just like abandoning him and letting him farm. And it's for the best, because he gets more value out of it anyway.
Has been killed.
They're actually leaving the Troll Warlord alone down bottom. Both supports for one move positioned potentially around Afterlife. They're going to grab the Wisdom Rune and we'll see what they decide to do next. And do they see FNG? No, it's a bit too late. They run right past them.
Yeah, maybe a ward here for Radiant. The two supports, like you said, where can they go? They're both hipping bottom because Troll is being gone on. But they might turn on FNG, yeah. They
get the glimpse back onto FNG. He does have a way to get himself out. No, he doesn't. Doesn't have the teleport scroll. He just got it now at base. And the first usage of Thunder God's Wrath comes out, so they do manage to kill him off. Pantomime did fall fairly low to Notice, but there's not enough punch left over with all the spells used to actually threaten his life. Okay. FNG, I thought we just watched this movie. He went bottom, didn't work out, and this time he dies for it.
Yeah, try twice. Like in the first time they missed a lot of their spells. Like the Brambles and Sprout wasn't really utilized properly, so I guess that's why they wanted to try it again. But yeah, this second time it was even worse.
Yeah, bro. Can't gank heroes with Quelling Blade. Speaking of which, look middle. Check out my boy Einkrad. Look at his inventory on the Zeus.
Dude, yeah, that's cool, but what's not cool for Einkrad and the boys is Sven stole their stacks. Like, he went in, he popped God's Strength, and he stole their hard camp stack.
Oh no. Someone tell him, stop, criminal scum. Give our stacks back. Give us our gold.
That's what you get for stacking. versus a Sven, I guess. I mean, this isn't really something that you see very often, but really cool, really nicely done by Kiritich. I don't know, I've been a fan in game 1 of his gameplay. Glimpse spot.
Gonna be a glimpse indeed onto Natus. They should be able to find this Doom. And he is very, very dead. They give Pantomime the kill on the Batrider. I guess they recognize, level 6 on this hero would be quite nice.
Yeah, not really an easy kill, but they do take him down in the end. I was maybe thinking a Shaker could TP to the tier 1 and stop that from happening, but at the same time, you just don't wanna. You wanna farm, you wanna get your blink first.
Yep. Just get to the Blink Dagger, that's the big deal. You're not expecting Sven to be involved in actual Dota for a while. He's just gonna be farming. So in the meantime, let Squad X be the one to open up the map for you as much as possible.
Yeah, just I guess they're accepting that they need to make this first rotation. Wait, rotation top?
They're gonna jump onto this Nature's Prophet, but Pantomime is losing HP a little bit too fast. They need reinforcements. Hakoda, he shows up as well, glimpses back Squad X. They're still gonna end up losing the Batrider, but at the very least with the glimpse back, it means that that's all they lose. I guess Squad X doesn't care too much though. He's still like, okay, I guess I get to keep farming my Blink Dagger. Fine, cool.
Yeah, I didn't want to rotate anyway, you know. I just wanted to chill farm. It's all good. They are pressuring the... Well, they're kind of pressuring top lane. The tower really isn't taking a lot of damage. Hakoda might.
Just have a hard time following up. Like, this is one of the big things about both of these lineups. The relative lack of hard disable and catch.
Mm-hmm. And another thing, objective taking, right? Like, really abysmal right now. Like, your Prophet doesn't have Nature's Call, so he can't really contribute. On the other side, you just don't have anyone that takes towers easily, besides Timber tanking everything. Sven?
They're looking for a kill here, but Sven should be fine. Kiritich is gonna run away. They don't have Blink Lasso on Pantomime. Hakoda wasn't there for the glimpse. And he uses the glimpse just trying to keep himself alive, but even that might not succeed. Hakoda almost dies here. Yeah. Drops to 38 HP, but barely manages to escape.
Nice team effort. So, Doom, bottom, Troll.
It is going to be thrown out here. He's ticking out slowly but surely, but with Zeus coming in, he actually body blocks FNG on the TP. That is amazing stuff. FNG will die as a result of this.
Will Troll die?
Troll Warlord will die, not getting denied. He was too far away. No! Einkrad should have chosen to deny the Troll over killing Nature's Prophet, but these things happen. It was the last 6, so I can't blame him too much for that one.
Yeah, the Troll could have ran to him as well, right? Instead, he decided to hide behind the trees. Can't blame him. But, yeah. If you're Doom, you're still very happy with that. You get a free kill on the Troll that you thought was going to be a deny. Closer to, let's see if he just buys out the Midas. Of course he does.
All right, let's go. Dark Willow, Earthshaker gank. It is time to reveal the Blink Dagger from Squad X.
Zeus should leave, right? Like, he probably should leave towards somewhere, maybe top. Nothing to do for him.
Oh, he's not leaving though, so he might end up dead. They don't have the vision that they really want from this. FNG, thinking about TPing in, he does. And now, as Zeus is taking the Twin Gate, that means that the Troll is all alone. Oh no! Zeus is coming back. Troll gets off the Battle Trance, but most likely still ends up dead from this one. Munkushi still trying to take this fight, but finally takes a tumble. Pantomime and the boys, though, they will show up, looking for some immediate revenge. Beautiful little Terrorize coming in from the Dark Willow. It will open up some space, but Squad X and FNG will still end up in dire straits. Squad X is the one glimpsed back and killed off first, as he is the priority target here. They'll allow the supports to escape, but get immediate revenge for the loss of their Troll.
They might find FNG as well. Let's see. Any Lightning Bolt enjoyers? Unfortunately not. Yeah, he had it. He just used Dark Lightning instead. Anyway, it's such an unfortunate series of events for Virtus.pro. They do get the Troll, I guess, in the end, but Zeus was maybe half a second away from using the Twin Gate. Pantomime, can't really sprout him, can you?
Nah, but he should still die. One more right click is enough. By the way, do you ever feel like it's fair that Nature's Prophet has 620 attack range Why?
He's the new techies. That's it.
New old techies, I see.
Yeah, you take the range from someone, you give it to someone else. Well, they didn't technically take a lot from techies. Did they take any range from him? From them?
From the techies? Didn't
Yeah.
they take 10 or 20 range, something like this?
Wow.
Way too much.
It's a good trade. You give me 10 range, I give you 40 damage. Do you want to take it?
Okay. Give me a grove ball.
Yeah.
Let me take the deal.
Remember the techies with, what was it? How much damage did he have? 41? 37? Something like that? I used to practice last hits with him. That was the challenge.
But that was also when they gave him the absurd, that's when they first introduced the 250 damage, right? The 25 talent.
Yeah.
Good times.
Dire's
Good
middle
times.
is under attack.
Not good times right now for VP, as Squadix and Saish don't find anything with this gank that they are attempting. They'll take the twin gate, just go join up with the rest of the crew. Let's just get a tier 1 tower, boys. That's all we can grab.
I think it's good time for them to start making these moves. You have Doom on. Like, your Sven doesn't have any mobility, but he's gonna have a BKB very soon. He could disassemble and build it.
Bottom tower has fallen.
It's got the Mithril Hammer.
Top lane, they actually might find Pantomime. They get vision of him with FNG.
Oh, so close.
Oh gosh.
And he was so close. He's still gonna get it. He was like 20 gold away from Blink, but he's still getting it.
Radiant's
Fine.
is under attack.
It's an unhappy death, but you'll take it. You're still okay. I think they might even smoke after they finish off this wave. Like, Dark Willow's sitting nearby with the smoke ready, and Squadix still has all of his spells with the Blink Dagger ready to go.
And they also did scout out Troll on top lane right now. So let's see where they go. They're moving towards mid instead, just because of the rune.
Yeah.
Instant smoke.
Yeah. The ultimate though goes out. They want Natus life, and they will be able to pick him up down in the bottom river.
Look at oh my!
What a spell!
Just look at the drawings on the map. I love this. Like, they know exactly what Virtus.pro is doing. Troll though, he breaks the smoke, and he's fine. He's safe.
Bro, damn nighttime. Because it's nighttime, they only see him once it's too late. If it was daytime, they would have immediately known what's up.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they kill him even with the echo and everything. Probably they do before he pops his ulti, but it would be scary. No, when Zeus used his ulti, he scouted out everyone, but 2 of them were smoked, and he scouted where they were smoked, so they just told Troll, get the hell out.
Well, they need to give that same little heads up to Einkrad as he's getting jumped on down bottom. Attempts a heavenly jump to safety, but this Dark Willow Saish has access to this Bedlam. Way too much damage, and he will be killed off.
Yeah, this is what you said during the draft. Like, they don't have a lot of ways of getting on top of Zeus, but...
Oh, what?
Pantomime,
he eats a full little attack from this Earthshaker as he walks through the Twin Gate, and with the help of the Static Storm, they are able to get the kill. There's a Doom thrown down onto Munkushi. He needs to get away from this fight. Kiritich struggling to get close to the Troll, but finally will arrive. Hits him with the sword and kills him off. Hakoda dies to the Bedlam that just came back off cooldown. And Afterlife and Pantomime trying their best to run away. Afterlife caught in with the Stormhammer. The Timber Chain will be there, but he still will live for now. With the arrival of Einkrad, the rest of VP doesn't really want to stay in this area.
yeah, Afterlife kind of turned back, but yeah, it's always kind of too late with the Timber, right? In this game, at least, it feels like. And with Dawn, Afterlife is really not having the best series. He's had so much impact in other games of the qualifier, but this one, yeah, he's, for now at least, he's struggling a bit.
Not the best time so far. Trying to get closer towards the Sanjay and Kaya for himself. Pantomime did finish the Blink Dagger, wasn't able to fully leverage it in that fight, unfortunately. I guess what you want next is you're playing into Earthshaker, so a 4-star would be very nice, would feel good.
So I'll play in Doom.
I think
Who's
fine. It's HYDRA that's in trouble because FNG TP's in right behind him. Noticed, wants to try and run him down right now. Getting the body blocks with the trees from FNG. The micro guard showing us why he picked Shen in game 1. Sayu's able to chase down Pantomim, killing him off with the Bedlam and the help of the Wrath of Nature. Man, FNG is owning in this game.
Nah, he did really, really nicely. Those blocks were on point. And also, when I said Doom, I was going to continue with... I'm not sure who's hunting who here. Bot lane, double damage Shaker, I know who's being hunted.
Afterlife is dead for sure in that situation.
Yeah, he's just not having a good game, good series once again. Gets picked off.
Yeah.
And Virtus.pro in general, they just feel like they have a better grasp on what they should be doing in the game. They're finding better moves. But Munkushi is still farming, and he's not far away from being top of the net worth charts. Just 1-2k behind the Sven. Once he gets the BKB, he'll be kind of ready to fight.
I do definitely like that he's going for this early BKB. He's like, well, Yasha will have to do. If I go for some bigger item, I'm going to be too far behind. I need to be able to fight with my team.
No, he's got SNY as well, like Battle Fury, now SNY, and then the BKB. I think this is pretty solid, especially because Doom doesn't mute it.
Yeah.
So even if you get doomed, you'll be able to pop it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We'll say, though, that this Doom taking away healing, what a big difference it is for Troll Warlord.
That's actually a very, very good point. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Prophet?
Sort of saw it in the last fight because you got Doom during Battle Trance and he wasn't healing up. And top lane, Lasso jump onto FNG. Pantomim, though, gets punished for this one. VP, they are on it, man. And SquadX able to jump onto this Disruptor. And even though he gets glimpsed back, he sets up long enough that the team can catch up. There should be a dead Raptor. SquadX, wait, what? He is Blink, right? Blink, Axe, Fissure, doesn't even need it. What the hell was the range on that right click? Apparently,
it's added, yeah.
Like Monkey King.
And Shan Totem now adds the bonus attack range. It's increased from 75 to 100, so because of that...
More than 100, dude. That looked like it was a 300 attack range or something. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy, I agree.
Radiant are scanning.
8k gold lead right now, 21 minutes into the game. It's only Munkushi who's doing really well, but the rest of his team... For me, the big problem with how things are going, I remember there was one game you mentioned how you should always endeavor to draft that even when you're behind, you can do something with a net worth deficit. Like, I'm looking at this one move draft. How do they play Dota if these heroes are super far behind? Like, Zeus and Timber in particular need the game to be going well for them. And, you know, it goes a lot better right now. Thundercloud's Wrath, make sure that they get the kill onto the Tormentor. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you know how, like, the only reason... Like, that's actually such a smart play. Wait, Dark Willow?
Dark Willow is going to take a lot of damage, but shouldn't die just yet. The question is, do they want to jump on top of her? The Timber Chain doesn't connect, but the Yule Scepter, well, it was a self-Yule's thinking that she's dodging the Timber Chain, which she did.
And the Battle Trance.
It's going to miss no matter what.
I'm not sure what's up with the Battle Trance, but I guess he just wanted to take the tower. A really nice kill on FNG, by the way. He didn't see him. I believe he didn't have any vision. Why he popped his ulti is because the Tormentor died. So he expected someone to be low. He just gambled. I think that's the case, at least.
Sometimes you roll the dice and they come out all sixes.
It's so cool, right? Because there's always that one support that's like on 0 HP after the Tormentor.
And given the way that FNG generally likes to play, he's not going to just send his cores to do the dirty work, you know? He's always going to be involved in the mix.
Definitely. I like the item build, by the way, from Doom. Nothing extraordinary. Something that I didn't mention earlier, but he's one of the main reasons why everyone is staying alive. This pipe is really helping them versus all the damage coming from one move.
Yeah. I mean, right now, since Troll isn't fully getting involved just yet, all their other damage is magical. So this pipe is extra value for them. What even more value is having in Aegis. It does kind of suck that Kiritich is a transform hero. So not the best carrier for this, but whatever. Just having an Aegis is always good enough.
Yeah, even on Sven. you hurt after the Aegis still, like something similar to the TB, but maybe a bit better because you have a stun, and some utility to work around even after your ulti is gone. Plus this ulti, like you can have it very often. The downtime isn't really that big. The level 15 talent is nice. So, what is it, like 40 seconds at the moment, something like that?
Oh, the downtime? Yeah, downtime's like 40 seconds. It's crazy. It's way too low. It's like 45 seconds or whatever.
Yeah.
Is under attack.
Fair and balanced, as so many things in Dota 2 are.
Wait, 35 and 15. If my math is correct, quick maths, that's 50, right?
Or 35 duration.
Yeah.
It's 80 seconds cooldown. So yeah, 45 seconds.
Yeah.
They moved top. Sadly, the Radiant side could not find themselves the tier 2 tower in the top lane. And so what do you even do right now on the side of One Move? They're playing as a 5 hero unit on the side of VP, so there's no one you can catch out alone to kill. You don't have really that many items on Afterlife just yet. So what's the play while we're waiting out the Sages?
You're waiting. Well, they do have the BKB on Troll. The best play for you would be to split push and dodge the Aegis while you can, right? Like, don't play into it. But the high ground defense, and when you're in the right position, is actually very strong for One Move. Like, you have this Zeus constantly spamming you from distance. But wait, what? Zeus is actually going for the Manta build. My god.
Hey,
He's got the shard. The man's got the shard. He's memeing. This is literally the first thing I did when the patch hit. The first hero I played when the massive patch hit was Zeus with the Manta. Yeah, but he doesn't have Dragonlance or anything like that. That's my slight issue with his build. Shaker, and also he's dead.
he is very, very, very dead. You mentioned it earlier about carriers. You mentioned in game 1 as well, carriers for the Bedlam. Earthshaker, probably one of the best ones in the game. Getting a very easy grab onto this Zeus, and they might now target Munkushi in the mid lane. Kiritich is chasing him with the Silver Edge. Would love the first hit, breaks him. Will be able to get past the glimpse if he wants to pop BKB, but decides against it. We'll stay chilling.
Yeah, he can use this God Strength perhaps to take tier 2 on top lane. It's already dead, never mind. Didn't really need God Strength to take this tier 2, but yeah. My problem with the Shaker is like, he would have died there, by the way, even without Bedlam. My problem is, like, you're going for this Manta. I guess the illusions will do the work because you won't really be hitting. You probably will be afraid moving in.
Oh, this might be a good thing for them. Look at this triangle. Like, while they're trying to kill off Afterlife here, he's gonna be staying alive for a while. Natus gets killed off inside the dire triangle, but they eventually find Afterlife. He cannot Timber Chain away anymore. So both offlaners get assassinated on the dire side of the map.
Yeah, both offlaners get assassinated, but a small benefit from One Move is that Timber actually forced the BKB out of Sven. So they're probably happier, yeah. And killing Doom is obviously, let's see, at the gold. I think there's more value at killing the Doom, definitely. So
you know the Zeus build? I have a little bit of a funny story about it, right? If you remember at the Bali Major, the game that Tundra Esports got eliminated, game 3, 9 decided to play Zeus. And he went for the Lightning Hands build with Manta and stuff, right? So we're watching this game. I think that's when Skeeter was playing DK safe lane. So we're watching this game in the audience. There was me, a couple of other talent who were debating, is this actually going to work? When it became clear they're going to lose, it's like, well, GG, well played. So as I'm going on stage, you know, I have to do the interview and stuff. Tundra's coming out. And then I say to Nine, hey man, you know, rough game, but you know, at the very least, you know that you're going to be, the pubs are all going to be playing Lightning Hand Zeus, right? And then he immediately says to me, he's like, I hope not. I griefed my team. I don't want to see myself grief the pubs. Okay.
Well, he tried.
He thinks this is grief. He thinks this is grief.
You know what? Like, a lot of moves and a lot of heroes and a lot of builds that he does could be considered griefing in pubs. But competitively it works because he has the support of his team, and they work really well around it. Like, how many Kotl mids did you see before him? Like, it was popular a long time ago, but it was always frowned upon. Like always, whoever spammed Kotl mid and in pubs got like reported quite a lot before 9.
Kotl mid, Spirit Breaker mid, Tusks mid, lots of good stuff is coming.
Heritage sees the troll.
He does, but he goes and throws the Stormhammer on the wrong illusion, and they go in with the Echo Slam from SquadX, but they don't find all the necessary heroes. The Fissure, though, does. Munkushi does get off the Battle Trance, and the Lotus Orb will protect him from the initial Doom, but look at this. Battle Trance cannot heal him up because of that Doom spell, and he'll end up dead as a result of this. However, for one move, it's only 1-for-1 at the moment. God Strength was used, BKB was used on Sven. Doom was utilized as well, so maybe VP can't get much more on the map after this.
Yeah, maybe they can't get much more on the map, but they can continue farming. Pantomime, yeah, he's fine. They can continue farming with the Sven, right? Control the map. Still, there's no troll on the enemy side. You should be happy with this. What do you think? Like, ultra late game, troll should still have like one-on-one advantage over Sven, right? But
yeah.
But with the Doom in play, like, your ulti just doesn't feel significant, you still die.
This Doom is starting to make so much more sense. Because, you know, we're talking about who is he going to Doom in the fights?
Yeah.
And he's literally just doomed nobody but Troll. He's just like,
Yep.
if I Doom this guy, that's it, it's fine. We have enough damage to kill everyone else.
Where's the Lincolns? That's my question. No one is building it. Like, the biggest, maybe, item that they got is this Aghanim Zone Disruptor. So that can help, but you still have to blow up the Doom somehow before he gets on top of Troll.
That's actually a good point, because if they buy Lincolns, all they have to pop it is what? They have Stormhammer, Curse Crown, Direct Target, Wrath of Nature, and like Infernal Blade, whatever, but these surprise Dooms just stop happening.
Atos. Yeah. There's Atos on Prophet.
Who's got Atos? Prophet, okay.
Yeah.
I thought Dark Willow had one.
Yules on Dark Willow. They do have ways, but still, if you pop the BKB, still it can get popped, but
They're TPing bottom. They want to take a fight here. They're going to smoke up immediately. As for, they're going for this engagement. Munkushi has BKB and everything, but they have access to all their spells once again. Oh no, he's died in this exact position before. Hoping that they don't get caught out here. SquadX has the full salvo of spells as well. We'll see who finds the angle of initiation, as the high ground on the Twin Gate is currently controlled by one move. They have an Observer Ward down as well. So they're forced to just throw in some treants if they want to scout this. And they're thinking about the jump, Liz. They really want to make this happen, but they want slightly better vision. Einkrad, he could be the one that gets caught out here. Notice, he jumps forward. They found the Doom out. They do get the Echo Slam, but it only connects onto Pantomime. They already got off the BKB for this Troll Warlord. He runs himself away. Einkrad will not be so lucky. And they don't have a glimpse, so they can't drag him back into the
Afterlife, though? Okay, should be fine.
He's okay.
Yeah. They're very disciplined. They moved back because they know Rosh can be up, but Rosh is on a 2-minute timer, so unlucky for Virtus.pro. They win a fight. What's really disgusting about this draft that they've got is no matter how they initiate, they're gonna kill someone. Like, someone is dying. There's just way too much control. The Brambles, the Doom, with Doom and Warstomp, the Shaker, the stun from the Sven. Every single hero brings some sort of control. So even if you manage to run away with a troll who's got doomed, you're gonna lose the Zeus, you're gonna lose the Bat. So the other time, maybe a Timber.
And all of their cores have BKBs as well, so they don't care about the Static Storm just yet. And they've been smart enough to precast it. Hakoda does have Ags, but doesn't really matter if they're already BKB'd by the time they arrive to the fight. And sadly, we spoke about this a few minutes ago, but one move, just don't have that hero that can start the fights for them. Pantomime would just die way too quickly if he tried for some last few plays. Doesn't even have Aghanims to make it a multi-hero initiation.
Yeah.
And they don't have like some Earthshaker to make it simpler for them.
They don't have the burst, right? Like, they have to play these prolonged fights in which Troll survives and then he cleans up. But he just gets bursted down. Let's see.
They're smoking into the Roshan pit. Little do they know it's a long one. And VP already positioned away from the pit itself, prepared for an upcoming engagement. They will lose an observer ward.
Brambles, connect.
Bramble connect onto Pantomim, but they haven't jumped onto him just yet. Kiritich doesn't want to do it, but he goes in for it now. Once his BKB God Strength is online, he eviscerates the Batrider. Now he drags the Hakoda Disruptor back with the Harpoon.
Doom on Troll.
Ironclad is dead. We've already got the Doom out onto the Troll. Once again, I've seen this movie before. Munkushi running away, but this time there's a bonus ending with Troll Warlord getting killed off. A full team wipe basically in favor of VP. It's only the Timbersaw that did not die, but ultimately they do not care. 5 heroes go down, Roshan is empty, and he's going to respawn in 2 seconds to give him an Aegis.
Don't tell anyone, but Afterlife might snatch it. And Rosh respawns, but they left already. And Afterlife is like, come on, guys. Why am I here? Come back. I want to snatch the Rosh. He's got the Ogre Seal Totem as well to jump in with but... Yeah.
Do it, Afterlife. Go solo the Roche, bro. You can...
Our boy Patrick, the Observer PTP, is telling me that Arc Lightning isn't reflected by Lotus anymore, so it's been still buffed a bit, but I don't think that matters, man. Like, one thing that one move needs to do is, at this point, you just have to find a way to initiate first. If it's bad and if he dies first, it doesn't matter. You need to find a way, because this Shaker is way too much. He pops his BKB, goes in, like there's no way to stop him. Even with your Static Storm upgraded by Aghanims, it just doesn't matter at this point.
Poor Hakoda, this actually might be the least impactful early Disruptor Ags I've ever seen in my life. Because normally you get this Aghanim Scepter and the entire game feels like it changes.
Yeah.
Everything has just remained relatively the same, honestly.
Yeah, there's no heroes such as, I don't know, like some Spirit and stuff that's gonna get Static Stormed and then instantly blown up. But it's first that, and the second is, even if you use it, there's just no blow-up potential on one move. Their fights are constantly just long and prolonged. That's how they want to approach it. Like the Timber, slowly. Same with the Troll, Zeus. Like he does. Usually Zeus has a burst, right? But not this game. I'm wondering, maybe he comes online. Like he has this level 20 talent now. So current health as damage plus 6%, and he has obviously the Manta with Lightning Hands. So maybe his damage output will be higher. But you can't damage anyone if you're stunned. That's the problem.
This game right now for one move, Liz, is exactly like our engineering degrees. Long and hard. And not much fun. Very difficult. VP, 23k gold lead for them. All their cores occupy the pole positions in the net worth. Even FNG is starting to catch up to the Zeus's overall net worth, and honestly, with his Ags, Grove Bow, Solar Crest, Aghanim Shard, is actually more effective than the Zeus has been in this game.
Can they move out of the base? Is this smart? I think you need to go to the high ground. Zeus ult gives them vision, gives Bat vision to jump in, but he just gets ensnared.
Yeah. Fortunately, they do manage to get him out of here, but they have no realistic prospect of actually catching these VP heroes. And what's also complicated is that because everybody in the game for VP either has a Blink Dagger or is Nature's Prophet, even if you glimpse somebody back, you're not just bringing back one hero. The entire team can immediately rejoin and be there for the fight.
Yeah, and also good luck split pushing, right? Good luck getting out of the map, out on the map when there's a Prophet. Like, just TPing everywhere that he needs to, just out pushing it.
Yeah. They're actually going to take a fight potentially in the jungle. Kiritich looking for somebody. They come across poor Pantomim. Batrider is gone. There's a gem drop to the deck as well. Oh no, that makes it even worse. Sayish happy to pick that one up.
Yeah, and now with the Sages and with God's Strength popped, he's going to try to push a bit. FNG.
FNG.
Let's go. What a G.
Go FNG, what a G. Goes onto the high ground, just testing out his Aeon Disc, making sure it works, but he's created the space. Kiritich clears out the creep wave and now putting pressure onto the tier 3 tower. Yeah. Force out the cliff. It's going to be necessary to defend this.
Will they fall back? Let's see, because there's no God's Strength anymore. Do you really want to fight this?
It just took a lot of damage on the Sven. Zeus is nearby. They glimpse Kritić back. They really want the first life. Heavenly jump. Not going to work out. Interrupted by Squad X's fissure. Guess you're back right now. I mean, it's chilled. They don't really care. Most of the damage done on the tier 3.
They can.
Aegis going to expire in 2 minutes. God Strength back in 15, so you just go again once it's available.
Exactly. Like, just wait, reset, go back in. He's got almost, yeah, he's got a full butterfly now completed.
Holy
to
smokes.
put instead of the Aegis, instead of the BKB, it seems like.
No.
Oh, is he stuck? He's stuck, but they don't know that.
Sometimes Dota 2 is a game of knowledge, and that particular game was lost by the
Pantomime.
They go find Pantomime, dragged back in by the harpoon of Kritić and killed off by the VP crew. No buyback this time around, so this defense will 100% be 4v5.
He's trying. This poor Batrider is really trying to get out on the map and maybe plant a couple of wards, D-wards. But the amount of damage that VP is dishing out with any of their heroes right now. If you get scouted by Sven, you die. If you get scouted by Shaker, you die.
And here they come through the top lane. They're gonna leave mid alone for now. 2-3 whacks of the God Strength, and the tower's down at half HP already. How do they get out of this?
Doom.
Thrown out bottom onto Einkrad. He has no escape between F and
No buyback.
They don't even need to look at him. He's probably dead, and he does take a tumble. No buyback available. Afterlife forced to pop a BKB and run away from these VP heroes, but they've almost taken away the first life here from Kritić. As they lose their melee racks, glimpse back onto the Sven. Look at Munkushi. He's too scared to close the gap properly. There will be a BKB activated by Sven now. Munkushi finally goes in, and they take away the first life. But how do they take the actual fight here? He comes back around.
There's no Doom.
There's no Doom available, so he's going to heal up. But they are keeping the Sven alive for the moment. Everything possible for him to live, and they succeed in this endeavor. The Wind Waker keeps the Battle Trance from hitting him. And therefore, on the way down, they can just kill off the Troll, who also does not have buyback.
Afterlife just doing everything he can to keep them in this game. He's alone though, and he's alone defending. I'm not sure low ground is the place to be.
It is not, because they have a Silver Edge on Squad X. They get a lot of damage out onto the Timbersaw, and now they kill him off. They even chase onto this Batrider, bring him down as well, as Kritić heals off the creeps to get back to full with this Satanic.
Why chase them though? Why chase them as Timber? Like, he actually managed to solo successfully defend, or at least force them back for a bit. He does have buyback still, and Zeus is up. Maybe the two of them can defend a little bit. Let's see.
Dota Plus says it's 100% win probability for Virtus.pro, and with the damage they're putting onto Afterlife, they're about to give him a dieback. It looks like that 100% is accurate. Afterlife doing his best to escape, denied by Squad X, and now with the hop back onto Einkrad, they kill him off as well. The GGs have been called, the game has been forfeited, and Virtus.pro are your first European squad from Eastern Europe, their first team into the Grand Finals. They are one BO5 away from a ticket to